Year 6 has been one of the most challenging seasons of this entire dynasty because we are now in the SEC. And after back-to-back L's against Alabama and Texas back in weeks 8 and 9, we have won back-to-back games entering the final 2 weeks of the regular season. And we're coming off one of our best wins of the year as well, with a road win in Rocky Top against the then-ranked top 10 Tennessee Volunteers. We beat them 34-23. It was a dominant showing on both sides of the football. Offense and defense really came to play. And now we're looking to close the year strong by hopefully keeping Vanderbilt completely defeated in conference play and earning a win against another subpar conference opponent in the Texas A&M Aggies in week 13. Vanderbilt may have a poor record this year and have not won a conference game this year, but on paper, this is still a team that I think can really put together a couple of solid wins. They have won 3 games this year, and they are a 3-star program. They've got playmakers at a lot of different offensive positions. It's not an easy team to beat despite their 0-6 conference record. And we have seen us play poorly against sub-500 SEC schools before, so I'm definitely not going to go into this game expecting to win. I'm expecting more of a battle here that could give us some problems. I think on paper we are the better team, but how a team looks on paper is almost never accurate to how they actually play on the field. So we're going to dive in, see what happens here in this game, and then close it out in week 13 against Texas A&M, which will probably be a tougher game, but both teams, despite being sub-500, are going to probably test us quite a bit. We are also ranked for the first time since the losing streak, so maybe we still have a little bit of a chance to make the CFP, but like I said last episode, it is going to take a really strong last 2 weeks to, I think, make our way into the CFP and get one of those top 12 seeds. But we come in starting with the football at the 17-yard line, starting with a screen to Enrique Cherador, and he is able to pick up 4 yards on the catch. Rocking the orange uniforms here in this game with a green helmet and those green pants. Bit of a rare combo for us, but I do like the color combination here, as Newcomb's first carry is able to pick up about a yard, and it's 3rd down and 5. Commodores defense not highly rated, but they can still get some stops. Commodores offense starts the game with a very short field. Only got to go 57 yards to put the first touchdown on the board here, as they will get a first down on the opening play of the possession. So coming off that really good, strong defensive showing against Tennessee, how do we play against a worse team by record and by just pure talent? I mean, Vanderbilt's not quite as good as Tennessee. They've got some good players like their quarterback and their running back, Bryce Rasby, but I would like to see our defense put together multiple games against SEC schools where we look like a dominant force. But so far, Vandy is moving down the field with relative ease. That pass is caught inside the 15. They'll try the run again. Defense ready for it. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 yards to go from the 7-yard line. So you pretty much need a touchdown here or get inside the 1 as the pass is incomplete. Maloney in the area, able to knock it down. And the field goal team comes out, chip shot straight away. The kick is good, and the Commodores strike first, just like Tennessee last week. The offense started slow with a 3-and-out, but second chance now trailing by 3. We run it with Newcomb. He's able to pick up 5. I do want to see the ground game be better than it was against Tennessee. They really bottled up Newcomb despite his 30-plus carries. I would love to see us do better there as Breda overshoots. I think that was Roland Hasty. who is wide open. Brady usually hits those. He's not one to really be inaccurate here, as this pass is caught to keep the drive going. It's Cal Harper who makes the catch. And we got Trips top of the screen, Hasty up top by himself. It's a screen. That goes nowhere. Back to throw, a slip screen for Newcomb, but there's not really any blockers in front of him. Only a short gain that sets up third down from the 41-yard line. Breda trying to escape the pocket, throws on the move to Hasty, who's got it across midfield for a first down conversion. Handoff, running left, it's Newcomb. 3 yards this time around. Now the offense comes out empty. Eric Jordan, slot rights. Breda, quick hitter to Cherador, and we get pretty much nothing there. Third down again. Breda trying to buy time, but eventually the pocket collapses. And Vanderbilt once again gets off the field. 2:06 left to go in the first quarter. Commodore's offense back out there, still in front. They'll fake it. Marcus fires a strike, and there's space to run inside the Houma 45-yard line. Well, I have not loved our defense so far, or the offense, as that pass is knocked away. 3 defenders closing in there. It's a tough catch to make. 2nd and 10. Marcus, cross-body throw, and just shy of the first down. It's going to be third down and a single yard. In fact, probably less than a full yard. They'll throw it, and it's wide open. They'll hand it off to Rasby. He finds the edge and gains 8. Passing game looking pretty solid. Run game looks efficient for Vandy so far. Want to see this defense make a play early on, but we won't get a chance here. The first quarter's already over. Second quarter underway here as Marcus tries to keep it and loses 4. Esteban Rizzo makes the play that time. They have averaged 9 yards per play so far, though. They've been moving down the field easily. Third down, a chance to force a field goal. Marcus floats it, and it's incomplete. Might have been Chuck Carter coming in to jar that one loose. Fourth down, field goal team back out there, and the kick is good again. Offense back out there, third drive, and no points yet. Would love to get something here at least. Maybe a field goal would be nice too. So 2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard run by Newcomb. Breda will throw it. It's a quick one, and turning upfield. There's space to run for Alex Spangler. All the way up to Vanderbilt's 41-yard line. They fake it. Breda trying to take off. Just throw the ball away there, man. He runs right into a defender, like you never even saw him. It's a loss of 5. I'm getting real tired of these play fakes that lead to 5 yard, 6 yard, 7 yard, 10-yard losses. This pass is caught by Spangler just across the 40-yard line. And it's third down again. And a long third down this time. We've already had a couple of these. 4-man rush. Breda steps up, and it's incomplete. Well, I am starting to feel concerned about the offense. 3 drives, and we have not really been that close to scoring. That last drive was probably the closest we have been. But we weren't even in a field goal range just yet. So we are, I think, getting better as the game goes on, but eventually you got to put points on the board. You don't want to trail by 2 scores early on. And if Vanderbilt scores here on this drive, then that is going to be the case. 2nd and 10. Marcus, quick throw, and short of the line to gain. is virgin, but it's going to be 3rd and short. Only a couple inches between them and a first down. Rasby, the handoff, will get enough. From the 45, it's Rasby again. This time we are ready for the run. 3-yard gain that time. Now they come out likely with another run here. Strong left side of the offensive line. They'll go right side instead, and it's going to be enough for a first down. Rasby, 9 rushes, 60 yards. What can we do to improve this run defense? It's been bad all year long. Going back to last year as well. We just aren't really making tackles in the backfield. We aren't getting by their offensive line. We're letting the offensive lines every game essentially control the tempo and control the trenches, which is not how you win football games. Another big hole opens up, and Rasby sheds off a defender all the way up to the Houma 20-yard line. And these are pretty long, sustained Commodores drives, taking plenty of time off the clock. Less time for the offense to have a chance to respond. 88 yards for Rasby now. It's the first half. We've got to find a way to improve this. It's got to be the play calling because nothing is working. It's going to be a Vanderbilt touchdown. Why do we always play like this against the bad SEC schools? It's every single time. They're 0-6 in conference. Come on, guys. Somebody's got to give this team life right now. We trail 13-0, have 0 points on the board, have allowed Vanderbilt to score on every drive they've had so far, at least that I can recall, and have not even had a scoring chance. Here's one, though, as Reggie Reese will get us inside the 30-yard line. What a catch and run. Empty look now from the 26. It's a very quick throw once again to Reggie Reese. That will take us to the 2-minute warning here in the first half. We have our best looking drive of the day, but now it's about capping this off and making it a 1-score game once again. A field goal is not going to cut it here. Breda underneath, and it's going to be a first down for Newcomb. 4-man rush. And out of bounds at the 7. Gain of 5 for Eric Jordan. Brings up 2nd and 5. That's 7 yards between us and the end zone. Quick throw again. Complete to Mulligan, or Maslinski rather. And now it's 3rd down. Commodores looking to hold us to a field goal. Would love to avoid that and find the end zone, but we won't get that chance. Knocked away, and now a left hash chip shot field goal. It's good, but we're still down by 2 scores. Maybe our defense can make a play prior to halftime. 1st and 10. They're going to go deep, and it is incomplete. Thought he had a step there on Gesser, but safety came over to help and played his role perfectly. 2nd and 10. They will fake it, launch it again. It's overthrown. 3rd down. Commodores will now just hand the ball off to Rasby. He somehow gets like 6 yards there and now is eclipsed 100. We do have a chance here to add to our score tally. As a hole opens up for Newcomb, and we should burn a timeout here. We've got time to call a few more plays and find field goal range here. That was a conservative call, but it actually worked. Probably about 5 yards from real good range here. But we're going to launch it. It's going to be a touchdown. How about that? Eric Jordan makes the play. Every couple of weeks, he has one of these big touchdowns, and we really needed that one right there because it is not a good feeling to trail by 10 going into halftime against a team that you should probably be beating here. So a really big score going into halftime. Eric Jordan makes the play from 37 yards away, and now Avery Priest will close it to within 3 points. Our defense will have the field first to open the second half. Can we get off the field early? That pass is broken up by Chuck Carter, who again won't be out there every play, but when they go with 3 or 4 wide sets, he will be on the fields. That's going to be a first down for Vanderbilt off that screen. Mallory having a really good game here so far. He's a pretty big receiver in terms of his height and his size. They'll fake it, and the pass is incomplete, knocked away by Vince Pike that time in the secondary. Now they come out in the gun. It's going to be a handoff to Rasby, trying to take the edge, but Maloney is there to meet him. And now a pretty crucial third down. A real good chance here to force a punt, give the offense the ball and a chance to tie things up or take the lead. Marcus has time to throw, and we can't make the tackle before the first down marker. Henry DeVries gets dragged. That receiver was dragging him backwards and still had the strength to pull him there. 5-man rush picked up. We have had absolutely zero pressure on their quarterback at all. He has never had to throw the ball away. He's never been under pressure at all. We have not touched him or gotten close. And until we do that or stop the run, our defense is going to have a long day. Third down. There's our first pressure, and again it forces the incompletion. How about that? Right on cue. First drive for the offense here in the third quarter. We start with a throw. It's Reggie Reese breaking a tackle and gaining 6. He played a clean game so far, no turnovers. But now it's about building off those last 2 drives to close the first half. And now a hole opens up. New comes up the numbers. 1 man to beat. Dragged in at the 12-yard line. I've been waiting for a gain in a game like this from Kiki Newcomb all year long. Since those first couple of weeks where he had some really good games. We've been waiting for a run like this. He hasn't had too many of these big rush attempts. That one goes for 52. And now it's going to be 1st and 10. Nearly goal to go for the offense. They're going to bring a blitz. And we complete the pass to Cal Harper, who's been quiet so far in this game. After back-to-back really strong performances, Braden now over 3,000 passing yards this season. If we get inside the 2, it's going to be a first down. And that is going to be the case. 1st and goal at the 1. You probably have 4 attempts to find the end zone here and take your first lead. We will use the fullback dive, and Vincent Tandy scores. And Houma surges in front here for the first time in this home game. That right there is called complementary football. Your defense gets the stop, and your offense finds pay dirt right afterwards. Can't really ask for much more than that, and we have scored 17 unanswered points. J.J. Marcus completes it underneath to his tight end. Shy of the sticks, it'll be 3rd down and 3. They've got Rasby out there looking ready for a run. They will fake it instead. Marcus heaves it, and it's knocked away by DeVries. Good job by your defense to get off the field. Here's another strong run from Newcomb. He gains 15 yards. We're going to stick with them, trying to find a hole, but nothing really opened up there. Gain of 3 that time does get us over midfield, back into Commodore's territory. This pass is caught. Roland Hasty dragged down by his ankles at the Vanderbilt 26. Fake the touch pass. Breda looking for the end zone, but it's batted down in the end zone. He was looking for Roland Hasty that time, who was in the back right corner. Going to go empty here. Quick throw. Cherador a couple yards away from the first down. And it's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 18-yard line. They're playing way off of Kel Harper, top of the screen. We're going to hand the ball off, and Newcomb will run forward for the first down. And the pistol will fake it this time. Breda, throw it away or run. Do you see what I'm talking about? The play action, man. You can't just take it out. You can't just take it out of your playbook. But it's like, for some reason, on play action plays, Breda just becomes a dumber player. He does not throw the ball. He does not run the ball, at least when it makes sense to do so. We almost always lose yardage. Hasty on the touch pass will go backwards again. And now it's 3rd and 16. Making this very difficult to go up by 2 scores. Breda breaks a tackle, but he can't break 2 of them. Another sack, the 4th for Vanderbilt. We've got 0. We're going to be held to a field goal here, which will hopefully push our lead to a full touchdown. The field goal's up and good from Priest. Commodores offense back on the field. Under a minute left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Good wrap up there by Maloney. We'll probably have to call one more play before the quarter is over. AJ Marcus back to throw. He's gonna load one up. Looking deep down the field. It's knocked away and picked off by Damian G. How did that even happen? I'll take it. I think Vince Pike was in coverage there, and G was coming over to help. And when you kind of throw the ball a bit too short, which Marcus did here, you leave yourself open to tip drills, which we just saw in this play right here. Just a good play in the secondary. It's a bad deep ball from Marcus. Who was the corner here? Or who was in man coverage? I can't really see, actually. Thanks for the replay there. But it's 13-20, and the offense will have it back. That was Vince Pike in coverage that time. So both of our safeties back there to make the play. And a good heads-up play for the first turnover by either team here in this one. We open the 4th quarter now, a chance to add to our lead and go up by 2 scores for the first time. From the 37. More play action. Breda, tight window throw. It is caught. Reggie Reese hauls that one in traffic. Really good catch right there by the tight end. Having a nice day. First down. Breda gives it right back to Vanderbilt. No! That is such a costly mistake. And right when they give us a freebie, we give one right back to make up for it, man. Unbelievable. Zach Melvin, the senior safety, undercuts the throw. Just not a good one. Thought he had Roland Hasty running himself open, but he was incorrect. Commodores offense takes over at the 22. They'll start with a pass. It's going to be a first down. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Rasby, and there's a lot of space on the left side. He breaks a tackle from G and is up to the 37-yard line. What can we possibly do about this run defense? If you guys have any ideas, please share below, because I'm kind of stumped here. If we move away from our current defense, I think we leave ourselves more open to allowing big plays in the passing game. But we've got to stop the run at some point, because it's costing us every single game. And now Marcus can take off and slide a couple yards short of the sticks. 3rd down. Defense looks ready for the run. And I hope we are, because they hand it off, and we will stuff it across or back behind the 30-yard line. They will give them no gain, and the offense stays out there. 4th and 2. Marcus caught. What a catch. It was a low throw in traffic, and they still hang on to it. What a play, man. 1st and 10. Rasby gains 4. I really don't want to see a touchdown here, man. I want to just hold these guys to a field goal at the most. Marcus loses 3, sacked for the first time by Hippenhammer. On third down, they will hand the ball off, and that was a really conservative play call. But the offense will stay out there again. Fourth down, the second of the drive. This one a bit more difficult. Marcus finally goes down. Dorian Combs comes in to make the play. Who else could it be? The defense ends up allowing 0 points here. And that was some strange play calling, I think, by the Commodores across that entire drive. Because that third down and 9 handoff just makes no sense. If we're going to go for it on a fourth down, like the handoff, despite the run game working for the most part this game, is a very conservative, kind of a weak call, I think, there. So the offense takes over, and that's going to be a flag against the defense there for a late hit on Breda. So tack on 15 yards. Play fake. Breda gets rid of it, and it's picked again. Someone's got to make a tackle here. I can't believe this, man. I'm honestly shocked that we're seeing this right now. Breda with now 2 straight drives, giving the ball to Vanderbilt. They will once again have another chance to tie things up at 20 points. Why now? Was doing a good job in the first 3 quarters taking care of the ball. Fourth quarter comes around now, he can't make a good play to save his life. 1st and 10, and a short field to work with here for Vanderbilt. They start at the 46 with a run. Rasby with 3. 2nd down, they will run again. Rasby finding space. Finally gets touched at the 39-yard line. Is this offensive line really that good? Do we really actually think that? Or is the defense just playing poorly again? That's a broken tackle, but they get nothing out of it. 2nd and 10. Backup comes in for Rasby and runs ahead to bring up 3rd down. Now he's back out there, but it's a 4-wide set. Marcus to throw. It's a slip screen. Oh, we've got no defenders in the area until now. They just came flying in. And it's going to be another 4th down attempt for the Commodores. This could be the game here. Marcus has a man wide open. Someone's got to be there. Moses Virgin on his 5th catch will set the Commodores up at the 11-yard line. I don't like where this game is heading, folks. This might be an overtime game. And they will call one more play before the warning. They'll gain about a yard. Just got to look for one last stop, man. This pass is caught again in traffic. That's a blanket coverage by Carter. And the pass is still caught. That'll get them halfway there. 3rd down. It is caught. How? It's going to be a 1st down. We had like 4 defenders there, and nobody could make the play on the football. Goal to go. Vanderbilt. Rasby tackled short. Loss of 1. We're going to have to do this a few more times here. The clock continues to tick. Pressure, screen pass, and a couple inches shy of the goal line. Holy cow. Commodores not calling timeout for some reason. And wide open for a touchdown. It's Mallory. Are you serious, man? We played such a good second half defensively until the final drive of the game. No. And now down by 1. Will Vanderbilt go for 2 or just take the PAT and tie things up here? They will just take the 1 point. We're going to try and ice the kicker here. And the point after attempts is good. We're tied at 20 points apiece. They took off the entire rest of the clock. 12 play, 5-minute drive. We have 15 seconds or less to score before we go to overtime, folks. Not what I expected. I thought they would give us a battle, but I didn't think it was going to go like this. Not throwing a couple of last-second picks that allow Vanderbilt a chance to stay in this game. That pick by Breda is going to live rent-free in my head if we lose this game, because that will end our year for sure. Overtime it is, and Vanderbilt wins the toss. They will elect to play defense first. So here we go. It all comes down to this. An extra period against a team that has yet to win in the conference all year long with 2 weeks left to go. We'll start with a run. Newcomb's got some space. He gains 9. From the 16. We'll fake it now. Breda fires. It's caught for a touchdown. It is Angelo Cook, the transfer tight end, who makes the play. Now it's up to our defense. If they get a stop here, the game is over. There are 25 yards between us and a victory. If we can keep Vanderbilt from finding the end zone, you know what? Never mind. Never mind, I guess. Touchdown Vanderbilt. Double overtime. Here we go. How is it that they call the perfect play to beat our defense on the first play of overtime? Are you serious? They'll stay out there, though. If we get a stop and then score, it's game over. So another chance for us. But apparently asking a lot of our defense to get a stop here late in the game. Looking for the end zone. Wide open. Wide open. How is this happening to our defense? How? Against Tennessee, it was the same story. You play well for the first 3 quarters and change, then a couple of big touchdowns in the winning moments. How do we do this, man? And they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2. Maybe they have to. I'm not really sure if you have to in double overtime, but they do. They lead by 8, and we can't even win the game here in overtime, or at least in second overtime. So, cool, I guess. We have to score and also hit the 2-point conversion too. 1st and 10. Breda checks it down to Newcomb, gaining 4. 4-man rush. Quick throw. Reggie Reese inside the 10. Goal to go. Breda looking to buy some time, and he's going to take the sack. I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. How are the Commodores making all the right plays and we are not? Why is it always like this against these bad SEC schools, man? It's killing me. Breda's pass knocked away. We have 2 more plays to get in the end zone. I don't have a good feeling about this at all. This feels like a loss. 3rd down. Breda floats it. It's caught! Touchdown, Bobcats. It's Cal Harper. But now we have to go for 2. And if we don't convert, Vanderbilt wins their first conference game of the season. And all of our hopes of finding a way back in the CFP crumble and fall completely apart. Booth review. The call stands. Now here it is. Game on the line. Season on the line. Right here. 3 yards away. Breda is going to run this one all the way in. And the game continues. And now it is just a battle of 2-point conversions here. Sudden death. Breda back to throw. Pass knocked away. And Vanderbilt, if they score here, they can win it. It's up to our defense. 3 yards between them and their first conference win. Marcus, under pressure, tackled well short of the goal line. Their offense will stay back out there. We'll love to see us get off the field here. They're going to hand it off, and Rasby is going backwards. Come on. Get us out of here with the win. I'm begging you. It's 35-35. If we score here, the game is over, and we continue our win streak. From the 3-yard line, Cal Harper motions in. Breda is going to run, and he scores! And Houma avoids the upset loss here at home. What a game at Cypress Grove Stadium. A final score of 37-35. Vanderbilt gave us all they had, but we still fight through adversity and come out on top. I lost hope there for a bit of this game, no doubt about that, but the team proved me wrong. They fought through the constant obstacles that Vanderbilt threw at us, and we come out on top despite 2 fourth-quarter picks from our quarterback, which did help force overtime, but great day for Newcomb for the first time in a while. $135 on 14 carries, 9.6 average, very good day for him. Reggie Reese, heavily involved here, 86 yards on 5 catches. Nobody had like a great day for us, but touchdowns for Harper and Jordan and Angelo Cook help us on the way to a win. Sack-wise, we had 2 in the later stages of the game. 1 from Combs, 1 from Hippenhammer. Both had a big impact on the game. And Priest was perfect on his kicks. But for Vanderbilt, they ran the ball very, very well. They passed it well for the most part. 3 touchdowns for Marcus. 6.0 average for Rasby. He had a really good day. Broke 8 tackles. Mallory and Virgin both heavily involved. But we hold them off and get the win. And we have added our first defensive tackle of the recruiting class. Tavares Saylor, the 4-star tackle from Mississippi, has accepted and signed the scholarship offer. He's the only player to accept the offer this week. And we have moved up to number 17 from 22. Went up 5 spots with the win. That's why there was so much riding on that win, because if we lose that game, we're no longer ranked, and our chances to make the CFP are squashed. But now, if we win and a couple other teams lose, I think we actually have a real shot. Now, being in the top 12 teams does not guarantee you a spot, obviously, in the college football playoff, but it will definitely help us out, especially to close the year strong and with a win streak in conference play. That's what really matters here, is winning conference games, finishing over 500 and on a win streak, and not finishing with a loss. That is what it all comes down to now. We have a real chance. It's going to come against Texas A&M, who's a really good program. Just like Vanderbilt, they are highly rated on paper. They just have not played up to those standards for most of the year. This is a 4-star program that has players at every spot that can make a difference. James Amano is their quarterback, 85 speed, scrambler archetype, can really do it all, has fantastic throw power at 98, so expect some deep shots from him. Their running game is probably the weakest point of the team, but we've seen teams have success regardless of the overall ratings of their running backs, so I'm not going to expect any different here in this game versus last game. Their receivers don't look that dangerous, but I don't want to underestimate these guys. Solid tight end group with Zach Groupie. This offensive line, though, is really, really good. The right tackle, especially Nick North, is a fantastic player. They got a strong interior. Could be another tough game for the pass rush. They've got a couple of solid defensive ends. Really good defensive tackle group here. They can really stop the run and rush the passer. Linebackers are very deep across the board, and they have a really good secondary as well. So it's going to be a really tough defense, I think, to play against. I think if we're going to win this game, it's going to come down to, can our defense force their offense into some ill-advised throws and some tough plays. I think that's what it all comes down to here. And week 13, the final game of the regular season, if we win, our odds of making the CFP, I think, are very high. If we lose, I think they are all but squashed. So here we go, back at home once again. It's senior day here in Houma with a lot at stake, a lot on the line in this game. Can our seniors, can our quarterback, Steven Breda, in his final home game of his collegiate career, lead us to a win and potentially to the college football playoff? Here we go. A big moment in his career, and his legacy is on the line, and we get off to a fantastic start. Kiki Newcomb with a 40-yard run to kickstart the offense. Perfect way to open this game. Last time we faced the Aggies was a couple years ago. We were unranked. It was a road game, and they were ranked, and we upset them pretty handily. Now it's kind of an opposite situation for us here because we are the better team. We are ranked. We are the home team. And Texas A&M is sub 500, unranked. They have not played well all year long. They're looking to make a statement here to close the season and end our hopes of reaching a quality postseason game. 3rd and 2, Newcomb will get enough. It is raining here in Houma. Will that play a role here in this game? Breda launches a strike! Touchdown! It's Reggie Reese! What a start for the offense here. It's a packed house. The crowd is absolutely full. It's sold out, and they're on their feet. Exactly how you start this game. You got to make a statement early on and set the tone for this game. Reggie Reese did just that right here. A very quick opening drive by the offense, and now our defense is on the field for the first time as they give up a 10-yard catch. That'll be enough for a first down for the Aggies. Amano hands it off, and a good play by, I think that was Jaquez Michelle, who really has not made too many big plays since the first handful of weeks of the season. He had a pick 6 against Syracuse. He had another pick against another school a couple weeks later, but has not really had any turnovers forced or any sacks really all year since, and despite it being like a 94 overall. Haven't really called his name a whole lot. This will go for a first down. The Aggies are across midfield. Back to throw, and it is caught. Turning upfield inside the red zone. And Texas A&M is off to a good start of their own. We saw this last week for Vanderbilt. Can our defense make some plays early on and avoid us having to be in a close battle here all day long? Hole opens up on the ground. Costanzo, I believe, on the carry, picks up 9. He'll stay in here on 2nd down and 1. And he'll get the carry and fight his way to a first down. Goal to go. Amano looks to keep it and dive his way in for a touchdown. And just like last week, the opposing offense is able to score on their opening drive. This time, they tie things up. They go with the play fake here. Breda sidearms it, complete to Newcomb for a first down. Good protection. Rada fires a strike into Hasty for a 9-yard pickup. And on the ground, Newcomb will back cut his way to a first down. But since that first run, that's 3 straight runs with some pretty good run defense, I guess, by the Aggies. Now again here, we lose 2 yards on that mulligan run. 2nd down and 12 for the offense. We'll hand it off and get back to the line of scrimmage. But now it's 3rd down and 10. Not sure we just called a run there on 2nd and long, but whatever. Rada has time to throw, and the drive continues. Reggie Reese, the safety valve, already up to 48 yards. Coming off a nice game against Vanderbilt, trying to build off of that and maybe have a better game here. Now up to the 35-yard line. We'll give this one to Newcomb again. Gonna try it a second time. Sweeping left, but nothing opens up. No gain. 3rd and long once again. Now we come out 5 wide with Reese and Myslinski out there with 3 of our receivers. Rada knocked away, and he had Myslinski open downfield, but could not get it over the heads of the secondary. And now a long field goal attempt for Avery Priest from the left hash mark, and that one's way off to the left. After punts by both teams, the Aggies take over just shy of midfield. Really good start in the field position for a team looking to put up a major upset to close a really poor season. They've only won 2 conference games coming in, looking for their 3rd here in this one. And we might be primed for another really close battle, just like a week ago against Vanderbilt. They are really testing us here already. A hole opens up on the outside for Costanzo. Why is the run defense just so bad, man? I really don't understand. Is it our defensive tackles not having good blocks yet? I think that's probably what it's going to be. Probably got to switch things up there and look next year for defensive tackles that are bigger and are just way better against the run, simply put. 3rd down and 5 from the Houma 16, and the pass is caught for a first down. And the Aggies look well on their way to taking their first lead. Costanzo sweeps lefts. Will lose a couple. Now they'll fake it his way. The catch is made at the 6-yard line. That brings up 3rd down and goal. It's probably going to be a throw. We've got man coverage, it looks like, or maybe it's a zone. Somebody step up and make the tackle. Amano is tackled short. 4th and goal. Field goal team comes out. How about somebody else can miss a field goal against us, please? There it is! Right on cue! Wide to the right. Now both teams have missed a field goal. Let's go. Well, alrighty then. 4:12 left to go. We're still tied at 7 points apiece. Very defensive game so far, despite no turnovers for either squad. 2nd and 9 now from the 21-yard line. Rada's throw caught by Cook, who had a really key grab there in that overtime game last week. 3rd down and 3. We'll hand it off, and Newcomb will surge forward for the first down. Out of the 2-minute warning, it's a slip screen that is blocked horribly. How do you just run right by the only guy that's there to make the play? It's one man to beat. We have 2 players there to block, and neither guy picks them up. 3rd and 14, we make the most conservative play call, and it actually works. Holy cow, the drive continues. Was not expecting that at all, but neither was the Aggies defense apparently. 1st and 10. Time to throw, and a gain of 9 for Vincent Tandy. We're going to throw this ball, and it's complete again to Tandy. Back-to-back grabs give us a first down. We are approaching field goal range, but we saw Priest miss a long-range field goal a pair of drives ago. First down, tight window, and it's incomplete. Third down. A lot of time to throw. Breda will scramble and slide at the 34, I think that was. We will try another long-range field goal. Same distance as our last one. Can Priest knock this one through? It is up. And it's no good. He missed like 2 all year coming in. If we lose because our kicker misses 2 field goals, I'm going to lose my mind. We go to halftime once again, and we are tied 7 points apiece. We should be up by at least 3 points, but I guess we have 2 more quarters left to come out on top. All right, can the offense reestablish the tone here and score like they did to open the game? That's Newcomb's best run since his first run of the game. He was for about 11 yards. And now we have 54 yards left to go. Newcomb, no gain. Now we fake the handoff. Breda gets the pass away, and Tandy steps out of bounds. Cannot stay in. He only gained 2. Now 3rd and long for us. Breda's got time to throw. He's going to launch it, and it's caught by Eric Jordan. What a catch in traffic. But he comes down with the football, and we set up shop at the 15-yard line. Empty look on 1st and 10. Underneath to Reese. Good protection by the offensive line, but eventually it's going to run out. Another sack for Texas A&M. And now another field goal attempt. This one is a lot closer. He has hooked his last 2 kicks left. This one, he hooks through the uprights. 5-man rush. Really picked up well. Good protection for Amano on that play. Very impressed, but we still have not really had good pressure. We had a couple good plays, but less than I'm looking for here. Screen pass is going to be complete, and it's going to be enough for a first down, just barely. They fake it again. Amano dumps it off to Costanzo, fighting his way to a first down. And now another penalty comes in on first down. Another false start, I think. This time on Costanzo. Sweeping left. There's Jaquez Michel with a big tackle for loss right there. The loss of 1, but it makes second down a lot more difficult. But Groupie's got space, and he is inches shy of the line to gain. Come on, man. 3rd and shorts. Another penalty. It's going to be another false start. I mean, they are giving us chance after chance to get off the field here. Amano completes it to a man coming back to it, but the ball comes out. I think he was down, though. This one is probably coming back if I had to guess. Jaquez Michel gets the credit for jarring the ball loose away from Feely. And there's no review. There's no review. The call stands, and the offense takes over. A big play for the first time in a long time for Michel. And now we go up the seam to Spangler for a first down. And a real chance here to break this game open and lead by 2 scores if we can score a touchdown on this possession. 1st and 10 for the offense at the 40-yard line. 60 yards to get to the goal line. Harper, quiet day so far. 2nd down and 9. Good protection. Pass caught by Hasty. We're going to try the pass again. Or not. Breda's got room to run. Close to a 1st down. But a big 3rd down right here, as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. First play of the 4th quarter, a big play, and we will not get close. How do you block that poorly on this big of a play? And we're going to give the ball back to the Aggies, man. This is going to be like a 13-7 final score or some stupid crap like that. Would love to win this game. Would really love it, but it's going to be a battle right to the very end. Amano underneath, gain of 6. 2nd down. Amano has a man open. Groupie is uncontested to make that catch, but he does go out of bounds a bit early. The clock will keep on running here. They're up to the 31. Quick throw again underneath. A lot of short throws here for the Aggies, and so far, I mean, they've only scored 7 points. It hasn't really worked too well, but they have not really been in danger of throwing a pick either at all, so it's kind of worked. All day to throw. The pocket eventually collapses, but we can't get to him for the sack. A big 3rd down right here. You gotta get off the field, man. Pressure coming. Screen pass incomplete. Offense takes over. A crucial drive right here. Kiki Newcomb doing his best, but he lost the football. No! No! I was just talking you up that same second, man. Are you kidding me with this stupid... Oh my God. I can't believe this. We're giving them every chance to upset us. This fumble was clear as day. He breaks like 3 tackles and eventually takes a big shot. And the ball comes out, and now the Aggies have it at the 18-yard line. I'm gonna be sick. No, man. And now Amano's gonna keep this one. He's their only touchdown scorer in the game so far. Did it on the ground. And now a chance to jump in front for the first time in the game. And they will do just that. 13-yard touchdown for Costanzo. I can't believe this. First play for the offense after the fumble. If our year ends like this, another loss that we really should not be taking, I'm not really sure where I can take this team with a new quarterback. This is just so frustrating watching our team struggle every game against opponents that we really should be beating, at least based on record, based on how we've played against good SEC schools. We should not be down by 4 right now. The offense has let us down all day long. Breda's got all day to throw. Eventually somebody's going to get open. It's Reggie Reese this time. 1st and 10. Newcomb has space. 1st down. 5 minutes left to play. Pressure's picked up. Breda runs right through defenders. Still takes the sack, but he had space on the outside. If he just takes the edge there, he actually probably gets positive yardage and potentially a 1st down. Now we sweep it. Newcomb has room to run inside the red zone. A field goal is not going to cut it here on this drive. It's got to be a touchdown. Breda's back to throw. Off seat complete to Newcomb. Gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. We'll fake it. Wide open. Touchdown! Touchdown, Bobcats! And that is Eric Jordan. A couple of big plays this episode. The freshman is really stepping up late in this season. 3:23 left to go. Houma leading by 3. Defense! Interception, first play of the drive. How about that? Chuck Carter undercuts the pass. And a touchdown can put this game out of reach for Texas A&M. Wow. Waiting for a big defensive play from the secondary all day long. They finally come through on one of the biggest drives of the game. And Chuck Carter, our leader in INTs, is the man who makes the play. The redshirt freshman comes through. And now we are 22 yards away from pay dirt. That can make this game too much to handle for the Aggies if we can find the end zone. That's going to be a gain of 8 for Spangler. Just take care of the football now, Breda. Don't give them hope. Take it away this time. Draining some clock. Breda throws it underneath for a first down to Reggie Reese. Out of the warning. First and goal. Newcomb fighting his way ahead, but not a lot there. Only a gain of 2 yards. And the Aggies will burn their first timeouts. If we only score a field goal and they have a chance to drive down the field, I'm going to be terrified. But we won't have to worry about that. Touchdown, Keke Newcomb to put this game potentially on ice. Another tough battle here at home. But I think we have finally pulled away. 1:50 left to play. Aggies trail by 10. Back-to-back picks by Amano. This time it's Henry DeVries, and that should put this game away. The defense makes the biggest plays here late. They gave us every chance to walk out of here with a win. Really good performance. And back-to-back really tough conference wins. We're going to close the year on a 4-game win streak. But is this enough to reach the college football playoff? We'll find out here in a moment. Another interception by DeVries. 3 fourth-quarter picks. And this one will get us to victory formation here. The game is over. Final score of 27-14. A really strong fourth quarter gets us out of here with the win. And Steven Breda's final home appearance. And the rest of our seniors too. But he is the name at the top. And we're going to finish the year 9-3. 4 straight wins. Have we made the college football playoff? Let's go find out. In the end, Breda played very well. 21 for 26 passing, took care of the football. 2 touchdowns, no INTs. How about Newcomb? Really good games back-to-back. That fumble nearly losing us the game, but we do battle back again. Make plays on defense and offense down the stretch, enough to win by multiple scores. 2.5 sacks for Darren Kennedy here. Half sacks for Combs, Colclough, and Hippenhammer. And 2 picks from DeVries, 1 from Chuck Carter. And a couple of field goal misses from Priest. But we avoid the loss despite those misses. Texas A&M missed one of their own. And had 3 fourth-quarter picks. A lot of defense being played late in this game against Amano. And that was enough to get us over the hump here. And the Houma Bobcats will add a third 4-star quarterback to the class, Cortez Liggins out of Sumter, South Carolina. We also add 3-star defensive end Dom Duck, who's a gem. And we enter Week 14 ranked number 11. If the 11th ranked team at the end of the season, who's won 4 straight games, cannot make the CFP, I'm not really sure what it takes. But we got back in the top 12 rankings-wise by year's end with the win streak. I have not seen the bracket yet. Are we in the listed bracket? Let's go take a look. We are in as of right now, and I think this might be set in stone. Can you hear the smile on my face? We really fought as best we could. We fought through so much to make our way back into this college football playoff bracket, man. Holy cow. If this actually is the final bracket, I am so proud of this team. As of right now, they have us facing Illinois in the first round, and the winner of that game will face Ole Miss in the Fiesta Bowl. I thought we had squandered every chance we had to make the CFP after those losses to Alabama and Texas, but now it looks like we actually got in. We add another defensive tackle, 4-star, to our class. Emmett Mohammed rounds out the defensive side of the ball for our class, I believe. We do have one more player on the board, Trent Bouchelle, who is probably going to choose us in another week or two. But we have all of our needs already met. After how we closed the year, I'm going to keep both our coordinators here, Shane Moang and Jason Waltz, despite the inconsistencies throughout the year. We're going to try and build those guys up to become, hopefully, B or A prestige coaches and hopefully get to the max level possible. Conference Championship week, we are, of course, not in the SEC title game. That is going to be between UCF and Illinois. Or excuse me, it's going to be between Ole Miss and Alabama. Because we won all those games, we actually finished top 3 in the conference. That's why we're in. It's because we made the top 3 in the conference by year's end. Let's go take a look and see who won the conference championship games. We add Trent Bouchelle. He will be the final player, I believe, in the class that we add. We have a quarterback on here, but we already have enough, and he's going to choose either Texas A&M or LSU. Now, we have jumped up to number 9 now after conference championship week. Let's go take a look and see who all won their respective conferences. Yeah, Liberty lose to Middle Tennessee State in the Conference USA Championship. You had Miami, Ohio winning a thriller against the Toledo Rockets, winning 36-35 to take the MAC. Arizona takes down the then number 1 ranked UCF Knights 38-17, a dominant win in the Big 12 Championship. And then in the Sun Belts, South Alabama beats Georgia State, who has now lost, 3 straight conference championship games? That's pretty embarrassing. Rice against UAB, and Rice completely destroyed the Blazers in this one in the American Football Championship. And then Alabama dismantles Ole Miss in the SEC title game. Nevada beats Wyoming in the Midwest Championship. And then Wisconsin completely obliterates Oregon in the Big Ten. And finally, in the ACC Championship game, Louisville takes down Stanford. Your Heisman winner here in 2029 is DeAndre Pilgrim, the quarterback for the Arizona Wildcats. 40 touchdowns to only 5 INTs. He's only a sophomore. What about awards for us? Dorian Combs, with 17 sacks and 21 tackles for loss, wins Defensive Player of the Season in 2029, man. What a player he has become. Any other awards? Dorian Combs wins Best Defensive End, so I think he won these exact 2 awards last year as well. So just what a couple last few years for him. Henry DeVries wins Best Defensive Back for his INTs, tackles, and sacks. Any other awards? Dominic Maloney wins the Best Linebacker Award. We were moving him around a lot this year. on the defensive line and back in the second level of our defense. That seems to have worked out pretty well. And Combs also wins the Lombardi Award, which means that I think he swept every award that he possibly could have won, as far as I know. And we are going to be facing the number 2 Miami Hurricanes in the college football playoff. What a matchup this could be. We actually fought our way back, and I thought all hope was lost, but the team proved me wrong, and our year is not over yet. The pressure is on, as the headline says right there, our first ever appearance in the college football playoff. We'll go through some of the awards here in a moment, but here is the bracket. We are the 11 seed, they are the 6 seed. The winner will face Louisville in the Fiesta Bowl, so a game against the ACC champs is on the docket next for the winner of this game. For the award winners, Player of the Year obviously was DeAndre Pilgrim. We had nobody in the top 12. Head Coach of the Year, we are not in the top 12. Best quarterback, we're not there. Best defensive player, we had 3 defenders in the top 3. That's how good this defense was for most of the year. Dorian Combs first place, followed by Heavenhammer, followed by Maloney. Very healthy squad. DeVries first place for best defensive back, Vince Pike number 3. Chuck Carter at 12. Best running back, Newcomb finishes in the top 8, above the Ohio State freshman. Best receiver, nobody there for us. Lombardi Award, Combs won that. Hippenhammer finishes top 4. Golden Arm Award, Best Senior Quarterback. Rada is not here. Best defensive end, Combs won that award. Nobody else in there for us. Best interior lineman, nobody on the list. Best tight end, Reggie Reese, top 10 in the country. How about that? Royals Award goes to the Best Assistant Coach of the Year. Nobody there for us. Best linebacker, we saw Maloney win this one. Michelle finishes in the top 12. I think he's going to actually become... I think he might stay one more year. I think I'm going to try and convince him to stay for one more season. Best center in the country. Nobody on there for us. Luke Rosa Award, Best Kicker. Definitely not going to go to us. Best punter. Not going to go to us either. Best returner. Same story. And we'll finally close out by looking at the early National Signing Day scholarship signings. TJ Fucha, Taylor Gray, Wade Sharp, Alexander Haslam, Edward Madison, Raphael Stoneburner, Nelson Rubin, Jamison Putasi, Jalen Devi, Jaden Carter, Yusuf Asun, Leon Troop, Tavares Siegler, Emmett Mohammed, Cortez Liggins, Dom Duck, and Trent Bouchelle. And that is a complete class. It fits all of our needs besides the fullback, which we can just figure out at really any points. And we now have the number 13th ranked class as of right now, and it's probably going to keep going down because I'm probably not going to add to it a whole lot more. I like where we're at. So our class is pretty much complete, and now our focus turns solely to the college football playoff. We face the Hurricanes next time in a first-round matchup. I will see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe, and comment your feedback down below. Where do you think we end up? Do you think that we can beat the Hurricanes and move forward in the college football playoff? I guess we'll find out next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and have a great day.